Welcome back. Bank of Maharashtra has posted excellent results yet again. Profit is up 36%, even as gross NPAs have actually fallen. For most banks, it's actually inched up. It's fallen to 1.8% from 1.84%. The bank has current and savings deposits, what we call low-cost deposits. That forms 50% of their total deposits. And I think that is better than many of the private sector banks, ICICIs and the HDFCs don't manage that much. Cost to income, that is the amount of money the bank spends to get 100 rupees. That's just 38 rupees for Bank of Maharashtra. For almost everyone else, it is above 40. So again, lowest in the industry. To take us through their numbers and give us some guidance on the future quarters, I have with Mr. Nidhu Saxena, Managing Director and CEO of Bank of Maharashtra, joining us in the studio. Mr. Saxena, first of all, thank you very much for joining us in our studio, and many congratulations for the results.
Thank you, and thank you for inviting me.
Okay, so let me get through the first number. Your cost of funds has actually risen, both cost of funds and cost of deposits, and yet your margins are very good. How do you manage that?
So, Latha, if you look at, yes, you rightly said, my cost of funds have gone up to 4.75. But my NIM, year-on-year basis, I have improved 3 bips.
Yeah.
It has gone up to 3.98. And if you see this quarter and the previous quarter, we were 3.98. Previous 2 quarters to that were 3.97. So we've been maintaining, and there are certain contributory factors to this. One among is we have actually, in the last 12 months, we have increased our MCLR by 30 bips. Okay. So my yield on advances has gone up from 9.01 to 9.27. So that is one. We have also very consciously not taken the course of raising bulk deposits at high costs. Okay. And we have been exploring...
Worked hard to get current account
So either the low cost or focusing on alternative sources of finance. So refinance is one among them. We have gone for wherever eligible at a very good rates. Around 5,800 crores were raised in refinance from SIDBI alone. Okay. So those things are helping me maintain the NIM.
Okay, but nevertheless, the cost of deposits is an issue. Can you maintain it at 4.75 cost of deposits or 4.25, I think, cost of funds? Because your CD ratio is already gone above 80. So do you think now 3.98 is tough? You may have, give us a margin guidance.
So if you look at this particular financial year, I have absolutely no challenge to maintain this. Although my guidance has been 3.75 to 3.9, I have been maintaining well above my guidance for the last 4 quarters. Also for March, I don't have any issue. Yes, the rate cut, whenever that is happening, is likely to happen maybe coming in the next FY. So when the rate cut happens, I have around 37% of my loan book linked to repo. That will see an immediate reprice. But if you see again, 30 bips that I have raised in my MCLR linked loans, not all of them have got repriced. So this will come with the lag at the reset date. Okay. So that will, to a certain extent, take care of NIM getting this thing. But I will continue to maintain guidance of 3.75 to 3.9 for this year. For the next year, we will see, wait and watch, and then maybe come with a guidance number also.
Okay, fair enough. Let me come to the fact that your retail loans are 60%. What is your experience with unsecured? Is there a chance, SMA, aggregate SMA2 has gone up a bit. Is there any problem with unsecured loans?
So if you see...
Or will you continue with this 1.8 GNP?
Yeah. Again here, no challenge. I don't see any immediate concerns or worry points for us. If you see on year-on-year basis, we have improved our SMA also, the stress book also. It has come down from 6.61. Now it is 4.87. And talking about personal unsecured loans, it's a very small piece of my total loan book. The number is around 3,300 crores out of 2,30,000 crores. So it is 1.47%. Here also we are doing unsecured personal loans where we have salary tie-ups. So salaries are getting credited and my personal loans are getting serviced. I have absolutely no issues, concerns on stress building up here or anything. There are hardly any delinquencies as such, below 50 basis points.
Okay, now a question which I don't normally ask any other banker. Can you take us through how much buffer provisions you have? Because even this year, your NPA is hardly anything. I think your NPA provision was 1 crore, but your overall provision is 801 crore or something like that. What's your total buffer? And therefore, even if they are NPAs, say in FY26, you will continue to post this kind of profit?
See, yes, I think PCR, if you look at my PCR, it is a very high 98.3. And my aging provision requirements have actually gone down. But we are very, I should say, taking care of, these are the good times. We keep in mind nudges coming from the regulator that you need to, protect yourself for any down cycles in the times to come. So we are also looking at new draft guidelines are there for ECL, for the infrastructure segment. So we are already making some provisions over and above what the prescribed IRAC norms are, even on my standard advances. That is one contributing factor. And we are also creating buffer provisions for all these expected guidelines from the regulator.
So should we say that if ECL were to, get started off in April 25, what will be the impact on your balance sheet? You will not have a profit hit?
I will not have. I'll tell you the numbers are there. We have been tracking this also. If you look at the ECL provisions, my requirement are going to come around 2,500 crores. So if 2,500 crores, RBI is going to give us a dispensation of 5 years. So on a quarter basis, 125 to 150 crores is what we expect to be making additional provisions for ECL. I'm already, for the last 3 quarters, I've been building up that 150. I have absolutely no challenge in carving out that 125.
Okay, no, that's a very confident message for the investors. But speaking of which, your profit is what, 2,800 crores for the first quarter? I mean, for the first half. I mean, I think you're in target for 5,500 for the full year.
Absolutely. If you see, my last year was 4,055 for the year as a whole. I've already done 4,027 in the 9 months. So the last quarter definitely will be much more than 1,400. So we had a target of 5,000 crores. We will cross 5,500 very easily. Very easily.
Can you give us a range then, rather than me give you a number? And moreover, next year, even if I take 25% profit growth, I mean, this year, this quarter, you're doing 36% profit growth.
Yeah.
So even if I take 25%, you should be somewhere near 7,000 crores.
So I will not just say that number, but yes, we are very adequately placed. We had 5,000 number when we began the year, but the way things have gone in the first 3 quarters, I think we will be surprising ourselves, the market also, with posting good results and good profitability also.
That's very good to hear. That's extremely good to hear. That's Bank of Maharashtra. Up only 1% today, but that's because a lot of the good news is already in the price. Unfortunately, out of time, we will invite Mr. Saxena again for a longer chat. We'll wrap up on Bazaar. Chartbusters coming.